call me Space Cops. Space Cops help.
Space Cops, huh?
Space, best place. All the time. No dragons, just space.
Uh-huh. And...
Hey.
Yes? Can you tell me anything about space? No? Interrogating you isn't possible. How am I supposed to get that guy back to where he came from if he doesn't even tell me where he's from? I mean...
Let's go to space. Let's go to space.
Yeah, that's real helpful. Space.
Pull up a seat. Have a drink.
I found this bust of the Grey Fox. Is it worth anything?
Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. Must have come from Mercer's place. He'd admired the Grey Fox for some time. Sure, I'll buy it from you. Here you are.
Alright. I'm gonna get
Use your
going then.
skills, not your blade, and you'll do fine.
Later. Outside Riften. And you crashed into a hilltop. Whatever. Least, branches. At least I'm outside and I don't have to walk all the way around. Nightingales. I'm not really sure I want to turn into a bird. Hello, fox. Yeah, run along. That was a red fox, not a gray fox. Well, this looks like the place. Kalaya, Brynjolf!
I'm glad you're here.
So what's this place exactly?
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey.
So what kind of edge?
If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
So what happened to... So we're to become Nightingales, aren't we?
It's my hope that you will, yes. This way, please.
I don't know, Bryn. I don't know. I really don't want to be a bird. I mean, I'm already a dragon. How's that work out? Here we go. Into the pits of darkness.
It's just ahead. Please, keep following.
Well, there's not really much of a path, is there?
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business.
Business, huh?
This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
Alright, so where's the armory? Exactly. Karlaya, where...
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor.
Where's the armory? That's why I want to know.
Time's wasted, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Is this the armory? It certainly doesn't look like an armory. What, do we just touch one of these stone slabs or something? Karlaya, I could use a little more information here than just 3 pedestals, 3 of us.
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor.
Do I just touch it
troubling you?
then?
This is enough to make your head
Yeah,
spin.
whoa!
You appear hesitant.
Yeah, hesitant. I just was trying to figure out how this. Whoa. Okay, so I just touch it and I'm wearing the armor. Okay, that is. Oh, sweet. Do I have a swooshy cape too?
You appear ready for the oath.
Well, yeah, I got a big old swooshy cape. Capes are awesome. Well, I mean, except unless a dragon grabs hold of it and tries to
You appear ready
yank
for
me
the oath.
around. Yeah, Carlia, I know, I'm ready.
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
Yeah,
Simple,
me
Bryn.
too.
Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish.
Huh.
And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
I mean, not to die then.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
I'm not really sure I understand what we're doing here.
By transacting the oath with Nocturnal, you're entering into a business deal. You'll be provided all of the power and knowledge befitting a Nightingale. You're free to use those powers as you see fit, to further your own goals, or the goals of the Thieves' Guild.
And in return...
In return, you'll be required to defend the Twilight Sepulchre and everything within when the need arises. More importantly, upon your death, your spirit will be bound to the Twilight Sepulchre as one of its guardians.
So there's no going back, then?
Once the oath has been struck, the terms are binding. Knowing this, are you ready to undergo the ceremony?
Well, I guess I'm ready as I'll ever be. So yeah.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Yeah, take the deal. Great. Well, I suppose there is one way.
We'll speak when the oath is
Yeah,
complete.
whatever. What the... I want this chain move.
We'll speak
Yeah,
when the oath
I
is
got
complete.
there. Western Circle. 3. This thing is a giant bird's talon. Oh no. I really don't want to be turned into a bird. I don't want to be turned into a bird!
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have 2 others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlyle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Well, that was kind of anticlimactic.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
You mean he's done more than...
Mercer was able to unlock the guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
So the key unlocks any door, right?
Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless.
So it sounds like no one should really have this key then, right? It's kind of dangerous sounding.
Good. Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade.
Yeah. As a thief, this is the first time I've ever set out to return something.
Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner.
Well, let's get going then. Mercer's not going to be waiting for us to finish around here.
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
What is it?
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild.
Okay.